Hi. All right. Sure I'm visible. That's good enough. Hi, folks. I didn't put this one out earlier, um, but yeah, I just kind of assumed that folks would be looking. So this is our regular day for Black Magic Yoga on Mondays. We usually get started at 7:35. Um, I am going to give it just a few more minutes just to make sure that folks are tuned in. And yeah, in that time, I'm just going to continue setting up my space a little bit. Um, it's always good ritual to make your space what make it feel good, like make it what you need it to be for you to be able to practice well and get in a particular mind. Um, so yeah, give me a few minutes, and I'm going to continue to do that. I will be asking folks to turn on their music at home. For Black Magic Yoga, I usually play drums and trance drums and um, trance drums, shamanic drums, and things like that. I'm trying to move away from the music while I'm recording. So if you have something that feels good, that feels like it connects you with your ancestors or like it's your heart beating, turn that on. As long as you can still hear me through it, we're all good. We are going to need that later because in Black Magic Yoga, if you have not joined me before, we do a free movement portion for about 3 to 4 minutes. And with that, it just really helps to have some music as a background for you. So give me a couple more minutes. I'm going to continue to set up, and I hope y'all are doing the same thing. All right. So we can go ahead and get started. Um, are there any things that we want to focus on today for the folks who are here? Any parts of the body we want to focus on? Any concerns? Give a couple seconds to answer that. All right. Well, today we do want to focus on, just from what I already had planned, just stress relief, making sure that we're paying attention to our bodies, really just deeply focusing on some peace and peace of mind. Um, so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. So you can come into Indian style, or half lotus, or full lotus. Go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale deeply through the nose. I'm going to start to slow down your breathing. Make sure the breath is audible. Now slowly open the eyes. Inhale the arms up. Bring the palms together and exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Stretch the hands towards the ceiling. Exhale forward. Slowly roll up and stretch the arms overhead. Then one elbow, stretch that arm behind you. Opening up the opposite shoulder. Or that same shoulder. Release to center and switch. Release to center. Exhale both arms down. Switch the legs. Rest the hands on the knees and bring the chin to chest. Then look straight up, dropping the head back. Again, chin to chest. Then back. Release to center and look towards your right. Then towards your left. Come back to center. Clasp the hands together behind the back. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Hold here a few breaths. Exhale, fold forward, pulling the arms away. Release the hands. And bring them out in front of you. Push up into tabletop. Back into extended child's pose. And just slightly lift the hips. Walk the hands forward, lower the chest into puppy pose. And press the hips back down. Now we're going to separate the knees as wide as or wider than your mat. Press the hips back towards the feet. Stretch the arms away from the body. Now push it back up into tabletop. Bring the knees to center. Take the right foot forward. Stretch the back leg behind you and breathe here. If you need a modification, come up onto that knee. Curl the back toe under. Kick back into plank. Drop the knees, chest, and chin, pushing the hips up into 8-point pose. Now push the body forward, lift the chest, point the toes. If you're ready, raise the hands. Bring them to wherever is comfortable for you. Using each inhale to lift the chest higher, keeping the tops of the feet pressed into your mat. Lower the hands, curl the toes under, push up into plank, back into down dog and pedal the feet, pressing the heels one at a time into your mat. When you're ready, press both heels down to lengthen the calves. Press the knees back to straighten the legs. Slightly arch the spine and lengthen the shoulders. Now kick the left leg back, swing it forward between the hands. Breathe here. Curl that back toe under if you haven't. Kick forward. Exhale into the forward fold. We'll slightly bend the knees. Stretch the arms up. Lengthen the body. Drop the arms and head back. Open the chest, lengthen the abdomen. And tuck the tailbone under to reduce the arch in the low back. Bring the hands down into prayer. Relax here a few breaths. Make sure to breathe into the abdomen. Press the navel back towards the spine as you exhale. We're going to do 2 more salutations on each side, moving at the pace of your breath. When you're ready, inhale up and back. Exhale, fold forward. First, I'll do the modified version, so only use these if you need to. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, plank. Inhale, 8-point pose. Hold that breath in for cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg back, then forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up and back. Exhale forward. This time I'll do the full versions. Use whatever version works for you. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, plank. Inhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Hold that in for cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg back, then forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward. Remember to do whatever pose works for you for each pose. Inhale, right. Exhale, plank. Inhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Hold that breath for cobra or full cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg back, then forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Inhale, 8-point or chaturanga. Hold it in for cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up and back. And hold here a few breaths. Bring the arms out to your sides and swan dive down. Go ahead and tuck the fingertips underneath the toes. Chin into the chest. Shift your weight forward until the toes are active. And press the knees back to straighten the legs. Release the hands. Bring the left hand in front of the right foot, send the right arm up. Focus up towards that hand. It's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead and lower that hand down in front of the left foot, send the left arm up. Lower that hand down. We're going to inhale into a flat back, arms on the chest. Exhale it down again. We're going to inhale into a small flat back. On your exhale, bend and separate the knees and lower the hips. If you're comfortable, go ahead and bring the palms together. Bring the body between the knees. Go ahead and lower the hands down, send the hips back up and fold in. Pressing the weight into the toes, we're going to slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Roll the shoulders back. Then forward. Now shift the weight into the left foot. Lift and spread the toes and lower them down one at a time. Bring that right knee in front of you. Lift it as high as you're comfortable with. Now open that knee out to your side. can grab the foot, go ahead. Begin to straighten that leg out to the side. If that's difficult, you can use the hand underneath the thigh instead. Lower it down a little more. Go ahead and bring that foot into the root of the thigh, into tree. Bring the hands together into prayer. Focus your gaze over one point. When you're ready, take the arms overhead. Keep the spine long here. Keep that knee out to the side so the hips stay open. Go ahead and release the hands. Release that leg. Shifting to the right foot. Bring the left knee in. Pull it in as much as you're comfortable with. Go ahead and open that leg out to your side. And again, you can stay there. But if you can, grab the foot. Straighten that leg out to your side. Use the hand underneath the thigh if you need to. Go ahead and bring that foot into the root of the thigh. Hands into prayer. Focus your gaze over one stationary point. And take the arms overhead when you're ready. Slowly release the hands. Release that leg. Shake it all out. Come out towards the front of your mat. Inhale the arms up and back. Swan dive it down. Go ahead and kick it back into plank here. Or half plank if you need to. Push it back into down dog. Press the heels as close as you can to your mat. Press the knees back to straighten the legs. On your next inhale, lift high onto the toes. Exhale, lower the heels back down again as much as you can. Again, inhale and lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Go ahead and hover forward into your plank. From here, we're going to move into a side plank, using your left hand for support. If you're comfortable opening straight into it, go ahead. Otherwise, you're going to drop the left knee first, flatten your right foot, send the right arm up, and look up towards that hand. Bring it back to center. Open up to the other side. Again, for the steps, drop your right knee first, flatten the left foot, send the left arm up. Bring it back to center. Push back into down dog, pedal the feet. Press the heels back, straighten the legs. Now then slowly lower the knees down towards your mat. Go ahead and push back so that you're sitting on the feet. Hold here a few breaths. And a few more breaths. We're going to move into our free movement. So for about 3 to 4 minutes, again, we're going to move however the body wants to, yoga or not. I hope you don't have on music for this. Whenever you're ready, remember to do what the body needs here. about 1 more minute. Keep the body moving, or keep it in one position that feels good, stretching something out. A few more breaths. We're going to be back in tabletop. We're going to do a few circular cat-cows here. So moving to one side, curving the spine, then arching. Inhale as you arch, exhale as you curve. Move slowly here. Once you bring it back to center, switch sides. Again, once you get back to center, we're going to hold here. Bring the spine back to neutral. Go ahead and sit back onto the feet. Literally release the legs out in front of you. Bring the hands next to the sit bones. Measure the distance to the elbow. Wherever the elbow hits, place the palm. So just using our own bodies as a measurement. When you're ready, lift the hips. Now once you get here, you want to go ahead and engage the thighs and the glutes. Send the hips higher. Start to curl the shoulders underneath the body. So don't just stay here. Even if you're here, just lift up a little more. If it's comfortable for you to drop the head back, go ahead. Otherwise, just keep the head in line with the spine. Try to bring the feet flat on your mat. If this feels like a lot of work for you tonight, bend the knees. Send the hips higher. Slowly lower the hips back down. You want to bring your legs into half lotus. Roll up onto the knees. Now we can turn towards the long side of your mat. Go ahead and separate the knees as much as you can. Don't overdo it. Now we're going to make sure the feet and the ankles are in line with the knees. So if you can see on this side, same over here. So we don't want the feet close together. We want them in a straight line with the knees. When you're ready, go ahead and come down onto the elbows. Now here we're going to press back. Pressing your hips back towards the feet. As soon as you do that, you're going to feel something. Just breathe into that. Loosen it up a little if you need to. Now we're going to push it forward, bringing the hips closer to your mat. You want the insides of the feet flat on the floor or on your mat. If you're comfortable, go ahead and lower the chest down. Every few exhales, open the knees a little more. Make sure the feet follow. This is a really deep hip opener, so I'm going to stay here a while. The reason we stay here is just to give your body a chance to process what you're doing. You don't want to move too fast. Make sure you're breathing into any tight spots. Again, we're going to push back towards the feet. When you're ready, push up onto the palms. To come out of this, we're going to go ahead and bring the feet closer together and push back. You just hold here a few breaths. You need to give the body a chance to reset. Bring the knees together if that helps. I'll go ahead and release the legs out in front of you. I'm going to pull the right knee into the body. Inhale, the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward into that left leg. If you need to drop this left hand out to your side, you can. From here, go ahead and bring that right arm in front of the knee and grab the foot. Hold in some more. And if you do have more space, go ahead and bring the left arm around the back and just clasp the hands together on the outside of that right thigh. Fold in as much as you can. Slowly roll it up. Go ahead and drop that knee out to the side. Twist towards that knee with the upper body. I want to take the right arm and reach in towards that straightened leg. Just take your time here. The hand doesn't have to reach the foot. If it does, that's great. If you think it's just going to take a few breaths, go with that. Make sure to keep the shoulders stacked so the chest is open. Slowly untwist, stretch out over that left leg. Fold it in. Slowly roll up. We're going to straighten out that right leg. Pull the left knee in. Again, inhale the arms up. Keeping that right hand down if you need to. Exhale, fold forward into the right leg. And again, if you're comfortable, keeping that front upper arm in front of the left thigh, go ahead and grab the ankle with that hand, the left hand. Keep the knee pulled in as close as you can to the body. So we're here. And again, if you do have more space, go ahead and wrap the right arm around the body. Clasp the hands together. Fold it in some more. Go ahead and release the hands. Stretch it out over that right leg. Hold in. Slowly roll it on up. Drop that left knee out to the side. Twist the upper body towards that knee. Keep the spine lifting and long here. I'll take the left arm overhead, reach it in towards that right foot. Again, take your time. It doesn't have to reach the foot right away or at all. You just want to keep the shoulders stacked. Slowly untwist. And then roll it up. Go ahead and release the left leg. Bend the knees. Push up towards the front of your mat. Try to pull the knees into the body. When you're ready, lift the feet. Go ahead and begin to straighten the legs. If you feel like you might lose your balance here, just curve the spine. It won't stop your fall, it'll make it safer. You'll just roll. Use that momentum to pop it back up. I'll go ahead and demo that for you. You might take more than one roll, that's fine too. When you're ready, release the hands. Make sure we're engaging the core. This might change the posture. That's okay. From here, we're going to keep the chest exactly where it is. Lower the feet back down. Bring the elbows behind you. We're going to lift the chest. Drop the head back into a reclining pose. And you can straighten the legs if you want to. As you make more space, if you want, go ahead and drop the head into fish pose. So we're dropping the crown, the very top of the head onto your mat. The neck is lifted, the shoulders are lifted, chest is lifted. So the whole upper body is off your mat except the very top of your head. If this doesn't feel good, of course, go back to where we were. Or you can just bring a block or a couple blocks underneath the shoulders, just between the shoulders. So you can get that lengthening in the front of the neck. Remember, if you are at home and you don't yoga enough to have blocks and things, use a pillow, use a rolled up towel, anything that'll give you some height and some support. And using the elbows here down to your sides, we're going to press into your mat. Lift, release the head. Go ahead and pull the knees into the body. We're just going to rock it side to side or back and forth, massaging the spine into your mat. We'll go ahead and open it all up. With the right hand, grab the left hand. We're going to pull the whole upper body towards the right side. Keep the body flat on your mat. So we're stretching the whole left side of the body. You want to do that with the feet too. Just keep the feet together. Bring them both in towards the right side of your mat. Bringing the hands and feet closer together. Bring it all back to center. Now using the left hand, grab the right hand, pull it in towards your left. You're going to feel this in the upper body from the hips on up. Again, if you want to pull the feet towards that side as well, go ahead and do that. You'll feel it in that right side of the thighs, of the lower body. Bring it back to center. We're going to stretch both legs up towards the center. Keeping the knees straight, pull the legs into the body using the hands. Bend the knees, bring them out towards the underarms. Grab the feet into happy baby. Just rock here. Go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together. Drop them down to your mat. Allow the knees to fall out to your sides. Here, depending on how open you are, you can bring the hands underneath the thighs, or again, towels or blocks. Or you can bring the hands and rest them on the inner thigh. That will just open you up some more. The first one will give you more support. And we're just going to hold here as long as you want to as we move through Shavasana. So you can release this whenever you're ready. You just straighten the legs. Go ahead and close your eyes. Gently wiggle the fingers. And relax the fingers. Wiggle the toes. And relax the toes. Relax the feet and the ankles. Relax the calves and the knees. Relax the thighs and the glutes. Relax the pelvis and the abdomen. Release any tension from the spine, starting from the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back. Open up the chest. Allow the shoulders to sink into your mat. Relax the upper arms and the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, and the hands. Release any tension from the neck and the jaw. Relax the cheeks and the eyebrows and the rest of the face. Bring your awareness to your breathing. Allowing the belly to rise as you inhale. And fall as you exhale. Allow any thoughts to come and to pass here. Not engaging, just observing. Allow the mind to become clear as you continue to allow those thoughts to pass and release them. Now slowly bring your awareness back into your body, back into the room. Focus on any sound you hear from close by. So the sound of my voice, whatever's in the room with you. Now focus on any sound you hear coming from outside of your room or outside of your house. Just those sounds that are more distant. Now gently wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, rotate the hands in both directions, rotate the feet in both directions. Turn the head to the left, then to the right. Now raise your right arm and rest it on the floor above you. Bring the left hand onto the abdomen and roll over onto your right side. Relax here a few breaths. When you're ready, keeping the eyes closed, slowly roll up into a comfortable meditative position. Focus again on your breathing. Taking deep inhales and long, slow exhales. On your next inhale, we're going to open the arms wide out to your sides. Send the chin up, opening the chest, opening the throat. Exhale, bring the right arm over left. Hug the opposite shoulders in, chin to chest. Again, on your next inhale, open wide. Exhale, left arm over right. Hug it in, chin to chest. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, lower the hands down. We're going to focus here again on our breathing. Really taking time with your body. Breathing into any tight spots that are remaining. Taking time to focus on those spots. And bring the hands and rub them together to generate heat. Cup them over the eyes. Slowly blink the eyes open. Bring the hands down to prayer over the heart. Namaste. Thank you all. You are at home or wherever you are. If you did take note of any tight spots in the body remaining, or anything that needs some extra care for that. Even if it's just breathing into it, staying where you are, stretching into that spot some more. Feet, eyes, whatever works for you. Generally, at Black Magic Yoga, this is the time where we have tea. If you are at home, you have any turmeric tea or ginger, anything like that, things that are just going to boost your immunity during this time of coronavirus and quarantining and social distancing, please do those things. Take care of yourself. If you don't have those types of teas, it's just not something you have, fire ciders, things like that, then, do your vitamin C, do your orange juice, do whatever you have available to you that works. Again, I thank y'all so much. This is one of my classes that happens regularly in person. Obviously, that's not happening anymore. So, if you do have gratitude in the form of finances, please feel free. I will be posting my Cash App and my PayPal in the comments. And in the description as well later. So go ahead and do that if you can. If you can do it right now, or you want me to say it, it's Cash App is Osatyam, Osatyam. If you can't find me there, just go to osatyam.com, Osatyam on Facebook, Instagram, on wherever you are, and ask me ask me what other money apps work for you. I have them all. So I hope everyone's still doing well, taking care of yourself, taking care of your little ones, keeping your health up and keeping your spirits up. Very important during this time. So thank y'all again, and enjoy your night. Go get your teas, go do your things, take care of yourself.